So, cinema is back, and it was announced that the movie Tenet, directed by Christopher Nolan, was going to be released as soon as the cinemas reopened. And me being a Christopher Nolan fan, I went to watch it, and now I'm ready to give you guys my review on it. Before I continue, this video will contain no spoilers. I won't be revealing any details that haven't already been shown in the trailers, so you guys don't have to worry about me spoiling anything. John David Washington and Robert Pattinson star as the protagonists going on a mission to prevent an upcoming threat for humanity using the technology of inversion. Now you're asking, what is inversion? Think of inversion as flowing through time from the opposite direction. Now this sounds like time travel, but it's not time travel because you don't change the events of time. Instead, you flow through time in rewind. For example, we perceive time as cause and effect. So if you were to drop something, for example, your phone, you would bend over to pick it up. However, if you were inverted, you would instead bend over to pick up your phone and then drop it. Think of it as watching a movie in rewind. The way they combine the concept of inversion with the plot of the film, it's very complicated. My initial reaction coming out of the cinema was confusion. I was very confused. I'm still trying to figure it all out because they just throw so much information at the audiences without diving into them in detail. Now, this is very typical of Christopher Nolan. He tends to make his films complicated. And they've all been great. For example, in his previous films, such as Inception, they would explain everything step by step so that you would understand how the beginning of the film led to its conclusion and how each character is connected with one another. Tenet felt very rushed. They had these emotional scenes where you were supposed to empathize with a particular character, and I struggled to care about those moments because halfway through the film I was still trying to figure out what I was watching. So yeah, that's the only issue I have with this film because everything else was really good. The actors' performances were great. Robert Pattinson performs very well in this. He gets a bad reputation from his role in the Twilight series, but if you watch anything else that he's been on outside of Twilight, he's proven himself to have genuine talent. This film does have very good visuals. The special effects and the action scenes are very impressive. They use original soundtracks to build up tension very well. There's a lot of subtle details that are very easy to miss out. So it's one of those films that you'd have to watch more than once to fully get the idea of the plot. Although I think this film is decent, I wouldn't rate it as Christopher Nolan's best works, but I do recommend you guys watch this. Go into this film with a clear mind so that you capture all the little details as much as you can. After so many months, it felt really good returning to cinema. Although we have access to all these streaming sites, there's nothing quite like the cinematic experience. So go out to the cinemas, enjoy your time, and thank you so much for watching.